Hello, boys and girls. Today for writing, we're going to review what COPS means, okay? And this is our parts of a sentence and what makes a sentence, okay? So C means a capital letter. So you always have to make sure that you have a capital letter, okay? Then we also have our O, which means organization. Is it in the right order? So if I have the sentence that said, Cat the Pat. Is that sentence in the right order? No. So we have to make sure our sentences are in the right order. Okay? So then we also have to make sure that we have punctuation mark. So P means punctuation. Now remember, we've been going over what punctuation means. It's a big word, but it means the ending mark of our sentences. So do you need a period? Do you need a question mark? Or do you need an exclamation point? Okay? And spelling. So we want to check our spelling as well, and we want to make sure that we are writing the correct sentence. Okay?
Please come to the office.
So I'm going to leave that there for us to practice. Now, I would like you to practice with me on your dry erase. I'm going to write it up here, but I want you to practice on your dry erase. So when we do dictation sentences, that means I want you to say the sentence with me 3 times, and then you write it, okay? And then we check it, and we check our COPS. We're going to patrol our writing. I can patrol my writing so that you can check your work as well, okay? So since we're working with short A, I'm going to do a simple short A sentence, and we're going to say it 3 times. You'll repeat me after I say it, and then you will write it. Now, all the words are tappable, so that means that you can tap out the sounds and be able to spell them that way, okay? So our first sentence that we're going to do is called Pat had ham. Pat had ham. So you're going to repeat me after I say that. So I'm going to say it 3 times and then you repeat, okay? So Pat had ham. Pat had ham. Pat had ham. Now, what Mrs. Mazzucato likes to do, which you should do too, is make a space for each word so you know how many words are in each sentence. So for example, if my sentence is Pat had ham, I know that there's Pat had ham. So I know that there are 1, 2, 3 words in my sentence. Okay, so before you write any words, I want you to write the spaces where your words would go. Now remember, in between our words, we always have a space. So you can use your 2 fingers for a space, or you can use a 1 finger space, 1 or 2 finger space in between your words, okay? So remember that. And then I can write my sentence, okay? So if our sentence is Pat had ham, okay, you would write that here. Pat had ham. Now I'm going to show you how I want you to sound out and write your words, okay? So if it's the first word in my sentence, I know that I need to do what? Capitalization, right? So I know that my first letter in my sentence always has to be capital, right? So I'm going to go ahead and tap out the word pat. That's my first word. At, pat. Now I'm going to tap the letters P-A-T, pat. Then I'm going to write, and this is where you're going to write and take a picture and send it to Mrs. Mazzucato. So we're going to go capital P-A-T. And that's our first word in our sentence. Now, for our second word, remember, our sentence is Pat had ham. Is had. So we're going to tap the word had, add, had. Then we're going to tap the letters H, H-A-D, had. So then I'm going to write and say the letters as I write them. H-A-D. Now, would I capitalize my second word in my sentence? No. Only if it's the name of something. And this is not a name of something. This is our name and our beginning of our sentence. Pat, had, and then our last word is ham. So let's go ahead and tap out the word ham. 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 H-A-M. Ham. So then I will write my letters and say them as I write them. H-A-M. Ham. Now I have my 3 words, Pat, had, ham. And we haven't started doing this, but I would like you to, is to start marking your vowels with an abreve. Now, a little brave is just a little U, just above your vowel, your short vowel sound. Okay? And then we need to check our caps. Do we have everything? Do we have a capital letter? Check. Yes, we do. Do we have organization? Pat, had, ham. Yes, we wrote it in the right order. Punctuation. Do we have our punctuation mark? Our ending mark for our sentence? No, we do not. So we need to add that. So it's just a regular sentence. I'm not saying it exciting, and it's not a question, so I know to put a period. And remember, a period is just a dot at the end, okay? So now I have my sentence. Pat, had, ham. We have our punctuation check, and spelling, we checked our spelling already because we tapped out each sound, okay? So great job. So thank you for doing your writing with me, and your assignment for writing today is on the next slide, and you're going to write about, you're going to finish the sentence, I feel. How are you going to finish that sentence? I feel, and then I want you to tell me how you feel, okay? So I feel happy when I see all of you. Now, this is kind of a long sentence, and you don't have to do it this long, but you tell me how you feel. I feel happy when I see all of you. Period. So I have my capital letter, I have my period, and then we have it in the right order. I feel happy when I see all of you. Okay? So that's it for our writing lesson today. Make sure that you followed along and take a picture of your sentence written on your dry erase. Okay? Bye.